How's everyone doing tonight? We're gonna get back into it with some Dragon Age Origins. We're continuing our adventure as a rogue. Sydney's with us tonight.
We're both on our grind. Look at us both on our grind right now.
Sydney's selling things on Depop right now.
I made a Depop sale. I should have listed it for more money, I guess. I don't know. It felt extortionate.
How much did you sell it for?
$20, including shipping. But dude, it's for an unfull thing of perfume the size of my thumb. Like,
yeah.
Swifties are crazy, girl.
That's true.
It smells good, but I will admit I was thinking about whether to sell it, and I was trying to do something. I had it open, and I got like the smallest amount on my finger, and then a couple minutes later, I put my finger in my mouth for some reason.
Cool. Why'd you do that?
Sinead.
What did you say?
It's going to Sinead. Her name is Sinead.
Oh, okay. Cool.
She's crazy. Right. I can't believe she bought that.
We're gonna start in just a minute. Just gonna give people a second to pop in.
Nobody would want the Britney Spears one that I have. That one don't be reselling.
I want that one.
Aren't crazy like that. You do?
No, I don't. I don't wear perfume.
God, I don't even know what it smells like. You should, man. Cologne smells so good. Sometimes when I'm out walking the dog, like a runner wearing a ton of cologne will go past. It's the best part of my day. I respect that gives some people migraines, but it gives me a big smile on my face. The Britney Spears perfume smells like... It smells like overly sweet. Girl.
See, I love a scent. I just
I love a scent too, but
they're just expensive.
Sometimes I get home and it smells like animal. It made me sad. Sinead just bought the thing. She didn't make no offer. She didn't... never on earth. Unless it's something handmade on one of these resale sites, do I just buy something outright? I'm gonna make an offer. I'm gonna see. Not Sinead.
What did we... What if that was my one viewer was Sinead?
That's how you say that name, right?
Yeah.
The Irish one? Mm-hmm.
Like Sinead O'Connor?
Yeah.
What did you miss since the last time I've played this game for you, Sydney? You missed...
I have no idea.
Well, the last time you were here, we were still in Ostagar. That went really badly, and everyone died, and Loghain betrayed King Cailan.
No. That's our friend's name. I would never betray Cailan, my friend.
So that went really bad, and we're having a really bad time right now. So we're on our way to Lothering. Lothering.
I'm composing in Gmail right now. I'm just trying to...
This is Denerim.
Shipping level.
This is Denerim.
And I expect each of you to supply these men.
And there's Loghain.
We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak.
Okay, well this man's like talking.
You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
Okay. Well, you're toll collectors then?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're fixing the highway? I don't think so.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that.
Yeah, I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Okay, yeah, no, you can try.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Alright. Let's see. I can't do level up right now.
Enemies approaching!
Do that here.
I am your death!
Die already!
Hi, Eli. We are... Jesus Christ, dying is what we are.
Girl bossing. There you go.
We are crossing.
All right,
has won the
we
day.
surrender. We're just trying to get by before the dog spawn.
We are a human noble of the rogue class, Eli. Why is he dripping? That would be his... I'm sure he triggered some ability that is now giving him an effect. A dripping effect.
Everyone in this game is dripping because, as we've discussed ad nauseum, the fashion is just so good. When you do pack,
Get by,
when you
you're a
have
criminal.
bubble wrap,
Yes, I'm a criminal.
What direction
Admit it.
bubble wrap?
I apologize.
What direction bubble? I don't know that it matters, does it?
I think it does. Do you put the... What side? The bubbles should be facing your
1 second, everyone.
object. 1 second, we're learning about bubble wrap. The bubbles... Hey guys, everyone, the bubbles should be facing your object.
Alright, sorry, my mom had asked me a question. I want some questions answered.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What exactly have you been doing?
Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
You know what? Get some answers out of you. Have you heard about any survivors from the battle?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
What?
Ash warriors?
Oh, not what I heard. Slay.
Did you hear ash warriors?
I did. I was like, that can't be right.
All right, I'm done asking questions.
Well, then let me go.
Yeah, okay. I'm not to the point in my life where I'm ready to murder this group of people, but get out of here.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
Get out of here. There's a dead Templar. Oh, great. Trigger quest. Fuck. Now, you found the body of a Templar slain by bandits. His corpse had been picked clean of everything, save a note and a locket. Perhaps the locket will mean something to someone back in Lothering. Lothering? I think it's Lothering. Alright, quest related. Wait, is there... Oh, hang on. Yeah, Knight's Note. Where's the codex then? Hang on. Oh, new codex, okay.
It's so funny being
Yeah.
the individual that I am.
Yeah.
Because two of the now ex-wives or sister wives are now members of Plexus, the MLM.
Oh.
And so I get the distinct
Turning
pleasure of
Sydney up
watching
a little bit.
my MLM girls try to talk about fundamentalist religion, and my fundamentalist religion girls try to talk about MLMs.
Is it going
via
well for
doing
them?
both of those things, I can complete one full picture of the situation.
Oh, good. Adjusting my mic a little bit.
Is Plexus going? Yes, Plexus is going great for them. MLMs are great for minor celebrities. They are some of the most likely to succeed.
Well, that's good, I guess, for them.
And you know, it's super that they're not married to that creep anymore, but I wish that they weren't exploiting people.
Yeah. Alright, this is a note from Sir Henrik. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Genetivi by now. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Genetivi holds the key to finding the urn of sacred ashes. We always knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Genetivi lies. I have been to his home in Denerim and found the trail, and I am amazed that the other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have? No, it is best not to get caught up in thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donald awaits my report in Lothering. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that he complete what I cannot. Let's go ahead and clear out these codexes. Is anyone read? We can read the codex for our dog Rufus. This is my warhound. He has a pedigree older than the place where I lived, and he has a penchant for driving cooks to distraction. He likes to bother people. There's like codexes for all the characters that we meet. So if anyone wants to hear one of those, just tell me and we'll do a little story time. There's also codexes for all of the places that we go and all of the like creatures that we meet. These are just tutorials. You can get rid of these. Mark all is red. What am I doing? Yeah, we can go have a little codex story time at any moment, because I guarantee you there will be one to read. But yeah, we're in Lothering now. It sucks. Look at it.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Yeah.
So you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very
My
good.
stream starts at 7:30 now, not 8. Sorry. What did you want to talk about,
I
Alistair?
like to imagine that somebody told you that they hate you and they hope that you burn in hell for starting late because this is the one joy of their week and you've now deprived them of it by making them late. So,
No, he just told you started early on me.
but that was the intent behind that
His
message.
name
You might-
He certainly has been
I know.
contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
We need to hear some news before we can decide.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Yes, I have.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Well, why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Well, what do you think, Morrigan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are
Sarcasm
upon
is so-
us.
Sydney, I want you to look at Morrigan's outfit. I just want you to look at how many belts she has hanging from her weird leather skirt. Just go ahead and just look at stream for just like a minute. And look at the amount of belts she's sewn to her weird leather skirt. Please. I just want to hear your take as someone who's very into fashion. What do you think about Morrigan's weird leather skirt with all the belts sewn to it? You did this to her, Charlie? Listen, I did, because that is a mod, but that's what her skirt looks like anyway. They didn't change the skirt. And also, BioWare came up with this outfit because this is their outfit from the trailer before the game came out. I think it's just as silly as her actual outfit, but I just kind of like how it looks a little bit better. Sydney's disappeared on us. Well, anyway, just get on with it then. Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Alright, well, I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's
Just
head
how
into the
smart
village
a
whenever
Mabari
you're ready.
supposed to be, anyway.
Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know.
You there! If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
Yeah, no, definitely. We can come back here later for sure. I just want to get everything out of the way while I can. I was looking for some news, actually.
You might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The chantry and tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Well, thanks for the warning.
Best of luck wherever you might go.
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth. 'Tis sad to watch how helplessly they scurry about.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Not interested.
Well, I won't stand for thievery, especially not at the demand of some shrewish priest.
Then go, and may you get all you deserve.
I hope the Darkspawn choke on your cheap hides. Ah!
I suppose it couldn't be helped. Maker, help us all.
Let's go to the Chanter's board.
Ah, the chantry board.
Bandits everywhere. As transcribed on behalf of Sir Bryant, Templar and Defender of the Faith. Know that all those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for the apprehension or execution of the bandit leaders, plying their trade in the northern wood and roads. Beware, the bandits are numerous and of considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave the deep wood. We pray for the success of any who undertake this mission. Residents of good standing and passing travelers have indicated there are 3 bandit groups in the Northern Wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Bryant's caution, lest you wind up another victim of these evil men. The reward for such service is 3 sovereigns. May the Maker look after his children in our hour of need. Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Yes, let us run errands for the betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
Morgan, listen. I need you to understand. I need money to buy things for you. Okay. Let's go. And let's level up our dog. I think our dog could use some more strength. Let's go see what that aggressively British child is complaining about.
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me. I'm waiting, and I can't see her.
Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Not sure she's coming.
Why not? Why would she leave me here?
I don't think she meant to.
But she must be coming.
Alright, well, you can't stay here forever.
I don't know.
I can take you there if you want. We can go look together, and I can make sure a bandit doesn't kill you.
No, I'm big enough to go myself. The mean men must be gone by now.
Well, good luck with that, kid. Ooh. A gift for a character I haven't met yet. Okay. Lots to do in Lothering.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting. Do you really know what's going on here? The Blight, the Civil War? I really wonder how much of it you understand.
I feel like when I was a kid, this town is what I assumed RuneScape in general looked like. I mean, you're not that far off. I definitely played RuneScape. It did not look like this.
You are the Mabari. You guard one of the most important people. What?
Awesome filth pickup. Yeah, I love grabbing things from the pile of filth.
But I'm talking. Why doesn't anyone want to hear me talk?
It being labeled pile of filth is really funny. You missed it last stream, or the first stream when Sydney was here. Sydney was losing it over the fact that we could pick up things from something labeled pile of rubble. Alright, what do you got for us?
For the night. You taken care of?
As you do. Actually, I was hoping I could help you.
Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I know a little bit.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Alright. So we need to find some elf root. But I think I just have elf root, don't I? I should. Yeah, I got 2 elf root.
Have any luck finding herbs in the
Is that
woods?
enough? No, not yet.
Lots of sick folk come through here. But
No, I'll find some. Just give me a minute, okay? Hey, Allison.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
I'm quite familiar with traps and the like.
I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
Yeah, I can do that also. What do you need? 3 spring traps. Okay, how do I make those? I need 3 trap triggers. Alright. Let's go pick up this other quest over here.
Accuse me of thievery. I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Shokke basit Tisra, Mara de Star de Twasit, Abanak. You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
Yeah, you're a prisoner? Who put you here?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Kunari?
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters little now. I will die
Well,
soon
maybe he
enough.
was in the cage for fun.
Is a
Sten doesn't
proud
like to
and
have fun.
powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I could give you some food and water.
Tempting, but I shall decline. Were you in my position, would you prolong your imprisonment?
Well, I do find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I'm sworn to defend the land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yeah.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Listen, man.
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
Alright.
Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
Alright, man, I'll be back later. Just brutal. Sten's brutal. He'll just say shit to you. Alright, let's see. Let's go get killed by some bandits. It'll be really epic. Just miss. Just miss again. I missed a third time. Oh, I think I hit that. Awesome. Take a little breather, guys. Go back to the village, maybe do some other quests. Then we'll come back and fight some more bandits. We need to go buy some trap triggers so we can make spring traps for Allison.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Don't you keep your voice down? Please stop yelling at me.
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
This is a waste of my time. You can keep yelling if you want to, but I'm leaving.
Darkspawn will feast on our flesh. Everyone will die. Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts. They will the evil shall descend.
Alright. Bye, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if a bunch of demons are about to come to my village and eat me and my whole family, it's maybe appropriate for the children to be scared. Let's see.
Word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the
Hey, you.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Very nearly, Sir Donald. May I introduce my fellow Grey Warden? We are the last two in Ferelden, as far as I know.
Terrible news indeed. Pleased to meet you, my lady. Might I know your name?
Yeah, you can call me Eliza.
I trust you are staying discreet, with the bounty placed on your heads.
The bounty?
Cairn Loghain has declared the Grey Wardens responsible for the loss at Ostagar. He claims he withdrew his men to save them. I don't believe a word of it. But with the Cairn offering hard coin for your deaths, you'd be smart to keep your identities secret. If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life.
Yeah, Loghain is a dick.
Found no cure,
He's
either natural or magical.
He's hard to deal with.
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Oh, Sydney's gonna rejoin us. Hi, Sid.
Dude, that skirt was so cool with its many belts, and it was so cool that it broke my internet for 20 minutes.
Morgan's belt broke your internet? Oh my god.
Too many belts for my AT&T connection.
Well, we're talking to Sir Donald now. He's telling us how Loghain has placed a bounty on the Grey Wardens because Loghain had blamed us for losing the battle in Ostagar, which happened because he abandoned the king to die, and he's blaming us for it.
Hey, Discord Nitro user, you can use themes now.
No, I can't, because I don't have actual Discord Nitro. I have the cheap poor person Discord Nitro.
I have got great news for you. I absolutely hate how they look, so you're really not missing out. Oh my gosh, the ones that are light mode are like... Give me my sunglasses.
Discord doesn't make good
No.
aesthetic choices.
I do kind of like the one called Crimson Moon. That's like a goth situation. Like that one. Hey, who in chat wants to gift me special Discord Nitros so that my Discord can look like a goth red to black
MySpace
hoodie?
page.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Shouldn't you be fleeing the Darkspawn?
My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returning to
Midnight
Redcliffe
Boltos,
with
oh,
nothing to
you know what
show
they
for
should
my
do?
efforts.
If I were Discord, I
God.
would take this thing that they're making me preview, and I
Yeah.
would turn that into an eyeshadow palette. I think that Discord's audience has a high
Discord's
overlap with people buying
eyeshadow
makeup. I
palette.
do.
Great.
They all have names, which is what's killing me, like mint apple, citrus sugar, retro rain cloud.
For what
candy floss,
reason? For what
sunrise.
reason?
This one's Hanami, which is like, I don't know what that is.
Eli
Oh,
says
it's
Discord
the
purple
ancient-
eyeshadow. Thinking about if that would be any good.
It's the ancient tradition of enjoying the beautiful but ephemeral blossoms of cherry trees in Japan.
Wow. I love that.
It's not even
The problem is
it's a great
Discord
game.
purple. Discord purple is so like desaturated. I feel like I
No,
don't think it
no.
would be a very good color to put on your
But-
face.
But Discord purple isn't a part of the preview Discord in color.
Oh, send that
personalized
to
users
Eli so they can
color
see what you're talking
eyeshadow
about.
palette that
Send it to Eli.
okay. But you know
tell
what
me more about
is?
this urn of sacred
Midnight
ashes.
Purple.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste.
What is
Surely you know all this.
what is that guy's Discord handle?
I'd like to hear what you've learned.
If you're truly
Eli's? Oh, sorry.
I remembered that it
believe
had
this
like a
was
color.
anything
I didn't
more
want to
than a
ask you
quest
to
of
dox
desperation.
them. I remembered that it had a
return to
color in
Redcliffe
it.
soon
That was like
and
all
tell
I
the
could
Arlesse
remember.
They have a
exactly
Pokemon
what Sir
icon,
Henrik
if that
wants.
helps.
No, I got it.
Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
And you have his locket? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Oh, was his friend murdered?
Yeah, he was killed by bandits.
Oh.
I was hoping to meet Earl Eman, in fact. What?
I'm so scared of highwaymen, dude. We'll be driving on
What?
back roads, like in rural Florida, and I'm like, oh man, people with guns could come and they could take everything I own, and I get so scared, like so genuinely.
Sydney's
like,
afraid
when
of
you're a
the
little kid,
Floridian
you're scared.
highwaymen.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like, somebody like could though so easily right now. They could run us off the road and steal everything we own. It would be so scary and bad, like that one Flannery O'Connor story. And then
Sydney,
get
I was
so
literally
freaked
about
out
to
that I'm
say,
like,
oh,
yeah,
like the
let's
Flannery
go to
O'Connor
sleep.
story.
Yeah.
Eli
I
said,
get
I thought
so
you meant like a classic highwayman, like coming for your stagecoach.
Yes, my stagecoach is my mom's Honda.
My stagecoach is my mom's Honda. Well, we need his help against Taryn Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tarn Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tarn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Is there any point in going to Redcliffe?
He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe
Quote
ourselves.
Hall of Fame right there. My stagecoach is my mom's Honda. Yeah, I'll make that a clip later when I'm downloading the VOD of this.
Is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Alright, yeah, I should go, man.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Alright, we need to go talk to the revered mother.
Praying for help from a prophet, they...
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
Yeah, sure. I have money. You should murder Alistair's friend and take his armor to give to Alistair. Now, why would I want to do that? I don't like murdering people. You see, I watched my, I watched my whole family be killed in front of me about 2 days ago in the game. So, I don't, it's kind of a lot.
This lady's fit slays.
This is like, Sydney, you know Catholicism. Oh, thanks, Eli. Eli made a clip of of the highwayman moment. So Sydney, so you have priests. What's above a priest but below the Pope?
Multiple things.
Like, what's like who's like
bishop?
who would be like the head of a cathedral?
The bishop.
Okay, so this is like a bishop.
That's a woman.
Yeah. Well, women are crawling all over him like people.
This is a fun fantasy world.
This is a fun fantasy world where the Catholic Church is matriarchal. Yeah, 30 silver it is, sure. I'm rich, so.
What can I do for
just
you,
like death.
Just like who?
Judas.
Oh.
Jesus out for 30 silver.
Oh,
famously
okay.
in the Bible.
Oh, I haven't read it. Sorry.
It's okay. You should watch Jesus Christ Superstar, though. Probably.
I want to talk about Sten, the Kunari you imprisoned. Eli, Sten is the same thing as Iron Bull. If that helps you get a grasp on the lore here.
I feel like those guys are big enough that they could just leave human jail. Probably just walk
Sten
out.
is choosing not to. I want him freed. I might have use for him.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Well, I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
Your custody? And who might you be?
Yeah, but you know Iron Bull. He's like huge. He's like 8 feet tall and has huge horns like a bull. That's the same thing that Sten is. He's a Qunari. I'm a Grey Warden in need of aid against the Darkspawn.
A Grey Warden? Oh dear. I will
Me
have to ask
when
you
I'm
to
in
leave
need of
before you
aid
bring
against the
trouble on our heads.
Darkspawn, bro. Girl, that's
Come on.
literally wait, girl, that's literally me when I'm at war with the Darkspawn. So relatable.
No, so Iron Bull is a Iron Bull is like he's a fucking, oh god, what is his? He's a spy. Sten is a soldier. Yeah, he's a Qunari, but I'm trying to think of his like actual title. Let me take the Qunari and fight the Darkspawn.
To defend against the Blight. Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him?
Take fantasy seriously. Right now. Not in the mood for it. If you tried to make me read a brain, just simply cackle like.
If you prefer, I could invoke the right of conscription.
No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you.
I understand.
I am glad. Your efforts are no doubt better spent elsewhere.
So I'm just gonna need you to pay no attention to me for a minute while I look around your office. Don't worry about why.
What are you gonna do to her?
None shall see me.
Just looking around. I swear to God I can steal the key to his cage, but I don't remember where it is. I might have had to do that before talking to her. Do I have to pickpocket off of her? I don't have pickpocket, unfortunately. So, you know what? I'll come back later when I have Liliana. She'll talk to you.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead. No.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great.
I have never been more confident in my life that two voice actors were not in the same room as I am about those two. Those two were in different movies, doing different things.
That's okay. It's fine. Hi, Justin. How you doing?
Sick.
Everyone kill this dog.
Sick Wizards of Waverly Place impression. That's what the kids say when their brother Justin walks in.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that. Didn't watch that particular Disney show.
There's a character named Justin in it. And fun fact, the actor who played him, I had a friend whose dad had the same name first and last as the actor who played him.
Oh, cool.
And I thought that was deep as a kid. Like, so unbelievably neat. Ew. Like, it's just so scary. Like, people could be stealing cars, like, forcing you out of them and stealing your car, and we just as a society have decided that that's not really something we try to do anymore. Rurally, like, they'll do it to you in a parking lot, but like the thing about a parking lot is like there's a place next to the parking lot, so it's a little bit less like, you know, you just go to the Target and you say my car got stole. But like if you're in the middle of nowhere and it's nighttime, I'm already so scared because it's nighttime and I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Eli says they're more likely to steal your catalytic converter. Yeah, that's happened to Sydney, kind of.
Fun fact about that one. I only know what that is because there's a Ludo song.
Because there's a Ludo song about it.
There's a Ludo song. No. The premise of it is too sad for Twitch.
I know that song.
ESFT.
I know that song.
But yeah, what's the name of the song, maybe?
Topeka, yeah, it is.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact,
oh my
Eli's
gosh, this is
laughing.
just like Nope.
Is this the policy of the Grey Warden?
Go back
What
there.
is-
That's how you,
what's
that's
just
how
like
you're gonna
Nope?
Spoilers for the ending of Nope. But I can't say.
What, this? The well?
Yeah. That's just like Nope, bro. They had a well in that too.
That's true. What if instead of like a cowboy? What if instead of a cowboy place, Stephen Ewan's theme park in Nope had been like a medieval times?
Oh, I've been to medieval times. I have
medieval
a cup
times
that
sounds
I got at
awesome. I
medieval
want to go
times
there
that
so
had
bad.
I had a special virgin drinking, and it houses all my scrunchies now.
Oh, good.
Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, I got that at medieval times. That's a special place.
Medieval times
Also,
seems
fun
so
fact-
fun. I want to go there.
Fun fact about that, my mom kind of decided that was a thing we were gonna do. Like, it wasn't really something I had any. My sister really wanted to go, and so
Eli
she and my
says,
mom
I've
did.
been there exactly once. They gave me soda in a pewter tankard, which was neat.
Yeah, I also had a tank. And I got the vegetarian option, which was better than the meat eaters option. Life hack.
What was the vegetarian option?
Oh, girl. Stew.
Stew?
So
Not
excited.
stew.
I love stew.
Who wants
no,
to
I know
eat
you don't love stew.
No, no. Even
Oh,
if
you
you
know
like
what?
stew,
Yeah,
who
I
wants
guess
to eat
medieval
stew at a fucking, like, medieval times?
Oh, you know the other gag? Well, they don't give you silverware unless you have the stew, and then they give you a spoon.
They're more than that.
Hi, Liliana.
No, but so we're like driving there, and we're like driving.
Eli, look, it's Liliana.
Guadalajara.
You know her.
Is,
You're driving to medieval times.
Kissimmee, but I didn't know we were going through Kissimmee. And
Let's
so
talk
all
about
of a
this
sudden
before
we're
things
like
get out of
driving
hand.
past stuff, and I'm. This is that A24 movie. Hold on a second, this is that A24 movie.
Wait, which A24
never mind.
movie?
The Florida Project that they.
Oh, I
made
haven't
in
seen that one.
Kissimmee, the town where the medieval times that I went to is in.
Oh.
It has Orange World. Too. It's like outside of Disney. It is a location on the planet Earth. That
Okay.
exists.
Everyone, kill this clown.
I like that the music gets like slightly louder.
Yeah.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Alright. I want you to take a
will
message
give
to
myself,
Logain.
Food aversion to tea. From my little.
Tea?
From my little.
Oh, because you
adventure
drank
earlier.
vinegar today? Do you want to tell Chad about that?
Drink-
I'll have to do better than this.
Yeah. So
Tell
I
Chad about
like
your
to make
adventure today.
myself Some yummy, black tea with literal just chunks of crushed up candy canes in it that my mom got me for free on Facebook Buy Nothing. Which is what I've been drinking whenever I want some tea lately, and it's so yummy and it sparks so much joy, and everyone else in my family hates it. That's like relevant. So I make myself a cup of it, I bring it upstairs. I'm dealing with the sad fact of the matter, which is that when I was trying to get a sweater, I knocked over my earring tree, and I own a lot of earrings. I belong to a demographic that historically has owned a lot of earrings, and they were all over the floor, and I left them there for 2 days.
I don't even know what that means.
And I was finally fixing them today. And I did what everybody always does, and I forgot about my tea. And then I remembered, I was like, yay, I got my little drink. So I go and I take a sip of it, and I was like, something's not right. So I'm
Gay
sitting
people
there
love
holding it in my
earrings.
mouth. I'm holding the tea in my mouth, and I'm like trying to make the decision as to whether or not I
Mhm.
want to go spit it out or not.
Right.
So I go and I spit it out. And I was like, well, that was weird. Maybe it'll be better on a second go. Let's try this again.
Why would
So
that
then
be the
there's
case?
this. So I take another sip, and I'm like, what is
tater tots
happening
here.
here? I'm like, did I add into this and forget? Because I do that sometimes. And I was like, maybe I forgot, and that's what I'm tasting. And it was like rancid. And I'm like, maybe there was some dish soap left in the bottom of my cup. Like, I didn't rinse the cup. I couldn't figure out what had happened. So I was like, this does not taste right. So I went downstairs and I was like, Ma, try this tea. Something isn't right. And she refused to try it. It really just does. There's like something wrong with either this, because the other thing I'd done was I put on some expired lipstick right before this, and so my mouth tasted like a Crayola crayon, and I was like, oh my gosh, it messed up my taste buds forever, and now I'm gonna die. And so I'm like freaking out, and I'm like, no, I need you to try it because I need to know if this expired lipstick has messed up my sense of taste, or what. Like, I don't know what's going on, so I need you to try it. And my sister's like,
Sydney, your
with the
Discord.
water in it.
No, hang on.
No.
Hang on. Your Discord cut out. Your sister said what?
So my sister was like, what water did you use? And he was like, the water in the kettle, duh. Water in the kettle. And my sister goes, oh. And I'm like, what? And she's like, we're cleaning the kettle right now. And so I boiled some vinegar and made myself a yummy vinegar tea.
God, it's so gross.
And then, you know the worst part?
So
I
was it-
drank it. And
was
the
it-
second sip, I was like, maybe there's something wrong with me, and I drank it.
So you just drank straight vinegar
Saddest
tea.
story you've ever heard. But like, it was like vinegar mixed with peppermint and black tea, which like
Ugh. Eli's freaking out.
So my life advice for everybody here is never do that. Don't do that. And also, if you're like considering cleaning a communal kettle with vinegar,
But maybe like a
put
sticky
little
note on it.
Put a little note on it. Spare your loved ones the trial that I have been through.
Sydney, can I ask you maybe a mean question?
Yeah.
How the fuck could you not tell when you started boiling the water? Hot vinegar smells like fucking hot vinegar. Do you have COVID nose? Like, did you lose your sense of smell to COVID?
No, I literally spend 5 minutes with me, and you'll notice that the instant I'm stressed, I start smelling my wrists where my perfume lives because it calms me down. No, I can smell like fine. My thought is that maybe because it had already been boiled, I didn't smell it, and then my dad was also cooking like gumbo.
Oh
So,
God!
I think I just, like,
Your dad
didn't-
loves to be cooking like a strong-smelling meat in your house, like something with
do,
meat
and like
in it.
I will walk out of my room, and it's like I get hit with a barrage of like it's medieval times. Like I feel like I'm in a tavern.
You're in Dragon
I'm
Age.
like, oh, I'm in a tavern right now. Great.
All right, let's. The century overwhelming nature of this story is frightening to me. That's
I don't
Eli.
think that her shirt fits her.
Morrigan's? It's a choice.
Yeah. I could come at that thing with some sewing scissors and really ruin her day. Snip, snip.
I need you. You know what her actual like look looks like, right?
Like, yeah, she's like all covered. Well, I know.
Ow!
I
Ow!
know her from
Ow! Ow!
Isn't she the girl from the beginning of the one that I've played?
No. I don't think she's in Dragon Age 2.
Oh, never mind. I don't know what she normally looks like, but I like the Kel from Darker Shade of Magic representation happening on screen right now.
What are you talking about?
Redheaded, red cloak. It's that guy.
Oh.
What from Darker Shade of Magic? Your
Oh,
favorite.
okay. I hate that book.
I love that book. No, don't say that. What if VE is here?
If V. Schwab is in the chat right now, fuck everything you've written. You're a bad writer. No, my beef with Darker Shade of Magic isn't actually that it's badly written, because I think it's actually pretty well written. My beef with Darker Shade of Magic is that it's well written and then squanders itself at the end.
Squanders itself.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
So I see. Where does a sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
What does that mean?
I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate.
Well, I'm Eliza, and it's a pleasure to meet you, Liliana.
Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened.
Why are you laughing?
Help you can get.
You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes?
She's French. Leave her alone.
Oh, she's French? I didn't pick up on that. I would have done my bad French accent. Every time they say Darkspawn, it's so funny to me.
I will need help. That's true.
That and the Maker wants me to go with
No,
you.
Wait, hang on. She's
no,
being
I
crazy.
can't.
Wait, listen to her. Listen to her. She's insane. Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
She's like, God, talk to me, because I'm God's specialist little princess.
I don't know. This is a fantasy world. See, I believe her. I think
You
you're
be-
being mean.
I believe her too. I just think I just think it's hilarious. All right, yeah, sure, you can help.
Your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought. Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance.
2 out of 5
I'm not
cutscene
let
needs
you
more
go.
blood.
Indeed.
Hello, I have joined your party. I'm here now.
What is this music? Oh, it's because we were still in the fight,
What
technically.
if you all just started dancing?
What if we all just started dancing? I have a video to show you later.
Slay. I love moving pictures. We're supposed to be watching more. Charlie told me before this, he was like, yeah, I'll just go take a shower and then we can watch, like, you know, at least 30 minutes of Marcel the Shell with shoes on.
Which is what we're supposed to be watching right
before
now
I
for our
stream.
Oscars watch.
And he calls me and he's like, well, do you want to watch 10 minutes of the movie?
It's because
before
I got
start
suckered into doing
streaming?"
something with my parents, and
No, you don't have to defend yourself, but it was funny. You were like, well.
we could watch
And
10
I
minutes
said-
of it.
I said, no, I don't really want to do all that. We'll just finish it tomorrow.
Let's put Liliana in some
My
actual
review
armor so
so
she
far of
doesn't
that
die.
movie is I think they should have made the title easier to say.
Just
'Cause I
call it
tried to say
Marcella
it,
Shell.
I can't. That's the part that makes
That's
me
too
like
hard
this.
for you. Call it.
I want to
Call
say
it.
Marshall so bad.
Call it shoes.
That's what some kids are gonna be calling it. I must say, it's like endearing so far, and I
Yeah.
get the hype. The shells are like flesh tone in a way that scares me. They look so organic in like organic, like as in like an organ, not like an organism. They're freaking me
Yeah.
out. Charlie and I have so movies that we're gonna get to watch to tell you guys about. For example, Top Gun. Top Gun 1 and Top Gun 2. Something I didn't know. I thought that there were like 15 Top Gun movies.
Now, why did you think there were 15 Top Gun movies? Show me what you've got.
Because there's like, I don't know. I don't know if I was thinking of like Fast and Furious or what, but no, I just thought that there was like infinity of them, and I was like I'm very like completionist, and so it was like kind of bumming me out that we weren't gonna get to watch we weren't gonna get the privilege to watch all 15 Top Gun movies to like fairly judge the Oscars, because you know what? Hold on, let me get my list because I can't do it.
Daniel
Maybe
says there's
Top
Infinity
Gun-
Mission Impossibles, which is true.
Maybe that's what I was about to call it, Top Gun Mission Impossible, and I said that's not it, right? maybe Top Gun Maverick is better than All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, Tar, Triangle of Sadness, and Women Talking, but only if you have the context of all 14 preceding films. And that would have bothered me, even though I know that it's not. It still would have bothered me, and so it was like the best singular day. Oh, trying to turn my kettle on and the bass isn't even up on my tray. The bass is like behind my record player. It fell. I was like, why is this stupid thing's broken? No, but it was the best day of my life when I found out that there were only 2 and that I was gonna get to be weird and completionist about the Oscars. What if, like, while we were watching this, while you were streaming, you just put on, like, Top Gun 1. No, because Top Gun 1's supposed to be the good one. Like, that's the
Okay, but if we do that, then my stream's gonna be able to hear it, and I'm gonna get banned off of Twitch.
Oh.
They don't like it when you do that.
You'll have to speed it up so that they sound like legit ones. That's what Funky Friends Jen had to do to the Sister Wives. But I don't... Okay, you can answer this for me. Is the copyright technology too smart where if you speed it up but stabilize their voices, it will...
I honestly don't know.
recognize
I
it,
actually
or
don't
is
even know if it would know that you did that during the stream. It's just that, like, later it, like, checks the VOD and it's like, hey, you played all of Top Gun during your stream. You can't do that.
Version of Top Gun.
What it also, technically, you can watch movies on stream, but only if they're on Amazon Prime.
Oh, because Twitch. Yeah, my sister.
Because
gets
Amazon
one
owns
extra
Twitch.
subscription through my
So
Amazon Prime.
So
Every
because
month.
yeah, so because there's because Amazon owns Twitch, you can play Amazon. You can do like watch parties of Amazon Prime, like movies and TV shows on
Wait,
Twitch.
no. Oh, never mind. That's a Netflix original. I was gonna
What's
say
a
like
Netflix
I
original?
can't watch it to Sense8 though.
No.
Like because of the nudity and stuff. But it's not even an Amazon original. Let me think of an Amazon original.
Well, I think you
can't watch
can. No,
Transparent.
you can, because Twitch doesn't like ban you from watching like things that have nudity in them. It's just you can't play like porno games on Twitch.
Oh.
Like
Oh, I didn't know that.
like you can
put it in
play
person
games
that
that
there was
have nudity and sex in them, but you just can't play games. I think the wording of the rule is like you can't play games where like the main point is sexual titillation. Something to that effect.
Huh.
So like you can
See,
play
my friend who's
you
a big,
can
like,
play yeah.
cyberpunk head, he like implied to me that you have to mod cyberpunk to be able to play it on here because there's so much like nudity in the background.
All the Sharknado
But,
films are on Prime. I don't know if that's
well,
true.
why are we even watching Dragon Age right now? If we could be watching Sharknado.
I don't know if that's true because you can play something like, I don't know, maybe Cyberpunk is like there's penis 2 in Cyberpunk. Eli, do you mean penis TOO or do you mean there's like second penis in Cyberpunk? No, but like so you can play like something like Dragon Age Inquisition. Oh, there's a setting in Cyberpunk 2077 to censor everything. No, I mean the number 2. I don't know what you mean by that. But like you can play something like Dragon Age Inquisition, which has like sex scenes where they show like not full frontal, but they show like topless nudity.
Transparent be showing a lot more than that.
But like
Do you know that show? Hold
not
on.
really.
Do you know that
I mean,
show?
I know
Do you
it's a
the
pun.
premise?
Yes, the pun is that it's a transgender person who's a parent.
Garrett.
Oh, Eli says there's an option for whether you're circumcised or not.
Play. Nicely.
Great. What does Cyberpunk do with that information? Like, what difference does it make? Know of any well-paying work in lathering?
Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison.
Poison. I have dabbled in such things.
I figured if I
It
kept
apparently
asking, I'd find
affects if
someone
certain people will
I'd pay
fuck
good coin
you.
for some simple poison.
Hello?
Something to slow them beasties down.
Cyberpunk? I'll see what I can do. Wait, come on, no drops? No drops? No drops for me?
Very well.
Only rock salve? Salve? I don't want the rock salve. I want potions.
You want potions?
I want potions. What are these guys doing? Oh wait, no. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Sydney, what's been your favorite movie that we've watched for the Oscars this year?
I have like different favorites for different occasions.
Yeah,
Like,
I guess
mean,
it's kind of
Everything
it's
Everywhere All
hard
at Once
it's
is,
hard
like,
to compare
hard.
Everything Everywhere to like Puss in Boots, even though they were both good.
I really liked Everything Everywhere and Triangle of Sadness. I
Yeah.
think I'm the most like eager to rewatch Everything Everywhere
Yeah.
and Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, because the thing about
Oh,
Triangle of
interesting.
Sadness is that like I think trying to rewatch
I don't want to
Triangle of
rewatch it. I liked
do
it.
eventually, but like, girl, no, I know. Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. Speaking of,
It's
you
it's
know,
interesting that you want to
I
rewatch.
told
What
Teddy when we
makes
were
you want to
watching
rewatch
it,
that one?
I was like, well, no,
any
listen.
luck
I
finding
told you when
bugs
we
in
were
the
watching it,
woods?
I was like, this is so Guggy
What does it
core, and
mean,
Guggy is my
Oh, you wanna watch
special
it with your
name
grandma?
for my
Or
special.
save some lives.
And I was like, this is so
But I
Guggy
expect you have
core. And so I was talking to my grandma on the phone, and I was like, before you leave, I have a movie that you need to watch. It's called Mrs.
Yeah.
Harris Goes to Paris. And she goes, I have seen it twice.
Oh, need
And I was
need
like,
to
I
make-
was so right that it was Guggy core. Guggy core enough that this woman has watched this movie 2 times already. And why would I rewatch it? I like to look at a dress.
Okay, fair.
It's like Phantom Thread, where like if I don't want to feel worse, I can watch that.
This will help many people.
I got you.
It's
You're a
the
good
feel
sort,
good to
you know.
Phantom Threads. Feel good, but in an evil way. I also really liked The Fablemans. Like
The Fablemans
liked
was
The
really good.
Fablemans.
I
It was
wasn't
a
expecting to like that
sleeper,
one as much as
And
I
then
liked
I
it.
saw Mr. Kushner's name at the end, and I said, makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Like, I'm glad I didn't know too, because if I'd known watching it that it was written by Tony Kushner, I think I would have spent the whole movie being like, do I actually like this, or do I just like the idea of being like Tony Kushner? And since I didn't know, I get to like pat myself on the back and just be like, taste.
Right.
You recognize that Pulitzer Prize winning authorial voice. Slay.
Alright, we need to go kill some giant spiders so that we can get toxin to make poison.
Was
Venom
said as
flasks.
somebody who was obliterated by the is it Angels in America or is it It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia quiz with lines from both things.
I don't know that quiz.
Yeah, I did really bad at it. Like I did okay because I've never watched It's Always Sunny, and so a certain quote that I was like 1000% confident were Angels in America because I have read that. And there were others that I was like, guess it's a coin flip. And it was not a flip because I got them all wrong.
What's this over here?
Oh.
Oh, more bandits. I don't really want to deal with that right now. Should do the giant spiders not show up until after you've done the bandits quest? Ugh. Slithering has too much going on. I guess I could just make some potions. Go buy them.
This place will be overrun by the Darkspawn soon. If we go,
Will it?
we won't be able to come back.
He's warning us because we're going towards the exit of the village.
So, like,
Let's
at
try
the
to kill
end of
those
the day,
refugees.
I am so much happier
Terrible,
that I drank
terrible,
the vinegar
terrible.
tea
Yeah.
than I would have been if I'd accidentally eaten the salmon patty that I made in the air fryer when I thought about
Oh.
eating my special meatless chicken
I
patty.
don't know if you killed King Kalen, and
That
make-
would have been a sad and sorry way to end a really. You know what? That's the sound I would have made if I'd been able to finish after a decade of being vegetarian. girl.
Cool.
Look, girl, the Squishmallow resellers
Are
y'all
crazy.
look out. Y'all best look out. I'm coming for you. No, I went to to Kroger with my mom for groceries, and I went over and I picked up
Liliana
a
talk
Squishmallow.
to the
It
bishop.
was like, hi. It was the size of me. I was like, hi. It was an axolotl. And then I looked down and I saw how much it cost. Girl, it was $60.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, oh, I put it right back, and also I never touched you. Bye-bye. I almost knocked just like a snow globe off of the thing when I
Oh my
did
god.
it. I was just like, I've gotta get out of here. I gotta not be in Kroger anymore. I'm being so weird.
Snow globes, I
will say
think,
this
are
person-
God's most breakable object. Like they're
This
snow
person
globes.
doesn't
Snow globes are
seem-
begging to be thrown onto the ground.
It's so true.
Snow globes want you to break them. If they could talk, they would say, "Shadow me on the ground. Shadow me right now. Pick me up in your hand and toss me onto the concrete floor. You know you want to." Oh, these textures aren't loading. That's too bad.
Which is that they're from Oregon.
Oh.
I don't understand why.
Good day,
I don't
Sister
understand the
Liliana.
meme because I'm too
I'm
old.
surprised to
Like
see
I
you're
don't
still in
get the
Lothar.
meme about
It is good
Ohio.
to see you as well.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's
Is there
not funny
something
to
I
me, and
can
I
do
don't
for you?
understand it.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to take more.
I want to talk about
pains
Sten again.
to
Again.
interrogate
We have already
those
discussed
who
this,
come
and I
from
told you
Oregon.
I would not release the
Nay,
creature.
Washington even. Like, what are you? Bella from Twilight. You probably live in Seattle. I feel
What
like
if this causes an incident with his people?
The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race.
What did he do anyway?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
What would make him do such a thing?
He would not say, though he acknowledged his guilt. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Canary is a danger.
Will you not reconsider?
And what do you say on this, Liliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Alright, cool.
Um,
Let's go get Sten out the cage.
can I tell you something that you're gonna love to hear?
Yes.
This
Always.
perfumery that I'm having a moment with, a little romantic interlude.
Oh, my game crashed.
Yeah, that was under the weight of the cringe of it to share with you.
Okay.
So they did I mean, I guess they do collaborations because like I sent you their Crimson Peak line.
Yeah.
But this isn't like one of those, I guess, because it's public domain. And when I say I want it so bad, I want it so badly. And I don't want that to.
What is it?
What do you mean?
Wait, what is it that you want so badly? Oh no, is this before we fought all those refugees? That's so sad.
It's all the what's in it, and lime smells really bad on me.
Oh.
It's like really bad. I don't know, maybe this wouldn't be so terrible, but like the one other sort of like citrus moment that I had smelled god awful.
God damn it. Alright, let's do this fight again, I guess. This is going worse than it did last time. Let's see. Bro, we're all in danger. Chill. There's nothing I can do about it right now. I'm in danger. What do you mean you're in danger? No one's even attacking you! Alright, Morrigan, you better kill this guy. He's coming to murder you. Alright. Good job. Save. Okay, let's go talk to the revered mother again. Actually, can I just...
And so it is done.
Oh.
I will follow you into battle. In doing
When did I get the key?
I shall find my atonement.
I don't know. Yeah, thanks, Sten. Glad to have you with us. I guess I can just unlock that.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Which is fine. I don't mind not going into the Chancery again. Okay. This could be going better. Okay, Morrigan, you can do it. I believe in you. So why don't you turn into a big spider and see if that helps? It didn't help. Damn it.
Begin the onslaught. You will learn to fear me.
Very
I am in danger. Do something.
Oh god! You can't go that fast. It's not okay.
As you wish.
No, you can do it. I believe in you so much, Morrigan. This is why playing as a mage is better. You've been in this situation before. I think everyone who plays this game has. Okay, cool. Got some stuff from him. There's still one more, though, is the problem. But I think, can we make... Yeah, we can make some... This fucking late in the game? We're in, like, the 5th hour of the game, Justin. What are you talking about? No, we'll be fine. See, Wait, what? Did you restart? What are you talking about? This is the second map of the game. Like, legitimately. Yeah, 5 hours, 40 minutes. Yeah, it's in yellow. So, you know. Oh, my party's awake. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Kind of wish I was playing as a mage, because
we have much to do.
you can do that if you're a mage. It's great. I'm also just like used to playing as mages. I'm like, it's something I'm more familiar with, so it's easier for me. Thanks, Liliana. You're a real pal. Cool.
It's begun.
I would like to observe that these giant spiders do have skeletons. Is Eli still in the chat? I would like to... I would like Eli's opinion on if these spider bones are biologically accurate. They look like spaghetti. So let's just go kill some things. What are we doing first? Find the orphan's mother, call the infected bears. Let's save. And we'll just do whatever we run into first. The thing I like most, I think, is the fact that it's like, oh, in the northern wood, you can find some wolves who killed a woman, and you can kill them, and we can give you 50 silvers. It's like, oh, the northern wood, I bet that's like a distance away. And then it's like 40 feet. I leveled up. There are so many wolves on screen. Morgan, we can do it. Did I kill myself? Yes, but I also killed all of those goddamn wolves. So I think that's a major win. Alright, everyone up. Everything's fine. And we're not going to finish these quests here. I don't think. No, I know we're not going to. But there is a board somewhere in here. Ah, here we go.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about.
Is there something I can do for you?
I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more.
How can I be of service?
Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Yeah, cool. Let's, alright. My friend, there are a number of people who pledge to aid the Blackstone Irregulars in times of need. Those times are now. Here you will find 3 letters of conscription. Deliver them to people listed below. And return the Irregulars for your payment. Should any of these people refuse, do what you must to get them to honor their oaths. Your friend, Tauren. Yeah. And then dereliction of duty. My friend, the Irregulars require a trusted agent to track down and deal with deserters. Do this and you'll be rewarded. These deserters took with them valuable supplies. Crucial to the Irregulars' future. As a supplier of martial services, deal with these wastes of space as you see fit and bring the supplies back as proof the problem has been dealt with. We will ask no questions as to your methods or the final condition of the deserters. Use your own discretion. Okay. So we'll pick up these 2 things and then we'll go talk to Peter Gritch in Lothering and see if we can get him to go join the Irregulars.
Where your eyes linger, Alistair.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's not what you think.
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your mother's.
I hate you so much.
What?
He makes fun of Alistair a lot for being stupid. I don't think he's stupid. He knows exactly how to get to her. Alright, let's see. Is he in the Chantry or is he outside the Chantry? He might be outside the Chantry. Oh no, there he is. Hey man.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Conscription letter.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my sister. Sure, sign the paper, she said. You'll enjoy some coin now, but they'll be back. I guess I'll see you on the front lines.
Oh, no, you won't see me there. But you have fun. Alright. Oh, do I need to talk to you? I feel like I'm supposed to talk to you for some reason.
I see you have returned, sister. I thought you had left the Chantry for good.
I have, Sir Bryant.
And who is the lady with you, if I might ask?
Stairs, baby girl. He's not stupid, though. Like, he's not dumb. Nobody of importance.
I am Sir Bryant, commander
No,
of
he
Lothering
isn't.
Templars. You don't seem like the
He
other
is not dumb. If you talk to him, he is perfectly, like, insightful. He knows what's going on. He's naive. But he's not... He's a little bit naive in social interactions, but he's not dumb. And if I were...
I tell you what I told the others. Nothing here will assist your quest. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a myth.
Well, I'm not one of his knights.
Then what might I do for you?
Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Teyrn Loghain is set to declare himself king.
No, I know you don't. He can be both.
Disaster piled on disaster.
What do you mean?
Teyrn Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
I should go. I thought I was supposed to talk to you for some reason, but I don't think I'm actually supposed to.
Very well.
Oh my god, Aster! Fuck! Oh my god! I've not been taking care of you. Yeah, Jesus, right. He's got a cracked skull. He's bleeding. He's got a torn jugular. A gaping wound and a wrenched limb and a broken bone. Fuck. Liliana's not much better off, but at least she's like doing okay. Morrigan's fine. Jesus, that man's ready to retire, and he's like 20. He's 19, actually. Okay, let's try that again. Nope. Are you gonna?
Mighty timely arrival.
Are we gonna?
My friend, I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. The Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask
Chomp,
what brings
man.
you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Alright. I doubt you want to travel with a Grey Warden.
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
I'll be seeing you later. Yep, gather the party and venture forth.
Bad dreams, huh?
Must have been something I hate.
Drank more like, as in the tainted blood, remember? You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Oh, a little bit of clipping. A little bit of clipping. The Archdemon is at the dragon.
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Thank you, Alistair. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
New quest enchantment. Bodon and Sandal, the two dwarves from outside of Lothering, seem to have pulled their wagon to the outskirts of the camp. You shop with them and see what services it can offer. Yeah, will do. Jesus, there's a lot going on. Alright, let's go talk to these two.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fedek at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
Yeah, you're free to stay.
Wonderful.
thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Yeah, let's get something enchanted.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Yeah, I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Cool. Let's get my family sword enchanted. No, I don't have anything I want to enchant, actually. Wait a second. Let's just pick up some other quests. Hello, Levi.
You're a hard woman to find.
That's
Where are
good.
my manners? The name
Your
is
eyebrows are
Levy.
fucking
Levy
crazy.
Brian. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
You know Duncan?
Oh, yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make to you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
That's a bit drastic, isn't it?
And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
Ask for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour.
I've never even heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arland's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Alright, yeah, your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Cool. Alright, bye, Levy. I think we also have... Actually, no, we don't have anything else to pick up yet. Okay. Let's talk to some people around camp. Hi, Morgan.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Is Flemeth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
Just an old woman. Just a regular old woman. She's laughing at me. Mockery.
Oh, she is certainly old. Have no mistake of that. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the Chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I've heard a little of it.
No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful. A fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Yeah, I've heard this part.
The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the Bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conobar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conobar the jealous lord, who looked on from afar. Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
Flemeth must have been angry.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
So, she truly loved Osen then?
That was not the point. Conobar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see, chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Which she never invaded, or he never defeated her?
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
How is it that Flemeth has survived for so long?
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
Aren't abominations usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery, I suspect, even to her.
The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Why would she refuse to speak of them?
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
Do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
An interesting story, thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
My mother died recently, in fact.
then you have my sympathies for what it is worth.
Yeah,
which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
All right, bye. I'm a recent orphan, actually. Hey, Sten, how's it going, buddy?
Why are we stopping?
Let's just set a few things straight.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Just listen, are you okay? You're in that cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
All right, yeah. Yes, I'll leave you alone for now.
As you wish.
Let's get on with it. Liana, how's it going?
Yes?
Nah, nothing to say to me? Alright. I'll talk to you later, you know? I want to talk to one person in particular. I want to talk to my fucking dog. Oh, he's biting Alistair. What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
There's hardly any blood. Come on. Probably shouldn't have, but come on. It's because Alistair's delicious.
I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yeah, that'll teach you.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old
Alistair loves this fucking dog.
feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the
There's really high quality noise.
For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Don't listen to Alistair. He's full of rubbish.
Hey.
I just want to pet my dog. I just want to pet my dog.
A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
It's the thought that counts. He means well.
Mungle can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
You heard the lady.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Oh, don't be mean to my dog. I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Does anyone else want to have a conversation with my dog before I can... Yeah, okay, great.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Trying to find a way through the earth, are we? This is the only good interaction Sten will ever have with anyone ever. Sten is one of my favorite companions. I find him really delightful. Because he's so strange. I like that he only likes you if you disagree with him constantly. It's the only way to get along with him without bribery. It's gonna take some time, you know. Well, good luck. Oh, good boy. Alright. I think that's where we're in camp. We finished an area. So I think that is where, you know what, we will... Yeah, I think that's where we will wrap up for tonight.